Hi everyone, my name's Chi, and in this video I plan to talk about the 2nd anniversary Hell event suits that are here on Shine Nikki. In this video I'll be talking about 5 different suits. I'll be talking about the Fire and the Water suit, which are the main suits from the event, the free Gold Tier suit, the Recharge suit, as well as the free Welfare suit that I will be getting. So if you're interested in hearing my opinions on these suits, please stay tuned. So the first suit I'll be talking about is the Fire suit. This is one of 2 stunning suits that we get in this event. Literally, for both suits, I'm just in love with the animation, and this one is no exception. Like, this suit, beautiful. Beautiful, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is not my favorite of the 2. Like, in terms of the dress, like, the dress is okay. I think it's beautiful, the halter is beautiful, the length of the dress is beautiful, like, the effects on the dress, gorgeous. But I don't know, I'm clearly biased, but I'm not talking about the other suit yet. This suit is just gorgeous. I'm literally in love with the details and the butterfly animation all over. So yeah, let me just get into my favorites. So my first favorite part of the suit are the wings. These big gorgeous wings, like, they are just stunning. I just love how they flap, and I like the detail. They're just so big and gorgeous. I think the yellow color is really pretty, and I just like how the light kind of reflects and the light changes as you turn the wings too. It just, it's so nice. I like the size of the wings too. I like how big they are, but at the same time, I feel like they're almost too big. Like, I kind of wish they were a little bit smaller so they fit in the frame of my screen better, but that's just a personal preference. I still like the big size of it. I think I do like the size because it makes sense. Like, this wings can actually carry Nikki far, you know? Like, I don't know why I'm trying to find practicality in the suit, but it's practical. It makes sense. Or as practical as a fire fairy can be. Moving on to the dress, I like the dress too. It's not my favorite of the 2, but it's still gorgeous on its own right. As I mentioned previously, I'm in love with the animation on it. So the butterfly animation that's going around, and then also the fire animation that you can see underneath in the second skirt. And I like the fire animation so much, but I wish we got more of it, honestly. Like, you can mostly see it on the under part of the skirt, but I wish we could see it on the outside, like the floppy parts. That sounds gross, but you know, like the floppy parts of the dress, I wish we could see more of that fire animation on there. I wish we could just see more of it, you know? And the dress, I also really like all the gold pieces on it. Like, I'm literally obsessed with the gold on this suit. Like, it's just so pretty. I just love it. I love it. And parts of the gold on the suit look like flames almost. So the gold around the neck, the gold in the arms too. It just reminds me of fire a little bit, and I love it. I love it. Like gold little flames. I love it. And I just love how the dress moves. It just flows. It's like it's weightless. I'm so into it. Speaking of weightlessness, the hair. The hair said, "What's gravity?" Gravity who? I just love it. I love how it flows. Literally, I love how it just minds its business. It's just hanging out. Literally just hanging out. Yeah, I like the hair. It looks like it resembles the flame, which is a common theme for this suit, obviously. But yeah, I just love that. And I also really like the bang pieces. Like, I like how the hairs around her face just really frame it. I like this hair so much. I do. It's very unique, especially compared to other hairstyles in this game that we have. And the fire animation at the tips, chef's kiss. I love it. I love it. So now moving on to the accessories. The bracelet, I love the bracelet, literally. I just love that it's the extended bracelet. Like, it goes from the arm to the wrist, and then it's connected by like a hanging gold piece. I really am into this. The hairpiece, beautiful butterflies of different sizes, just kind of hanging out on her head. Like, I love it. I love it. Like, I really am realizing more and more that I really like butterflies and butterfly effects. And I just love the butterfly effect that emits out of the butterflies on her head. Like, I love it. I love it. The next accessory I'll talk about is the chalice. The chalice is so cool. It's just a floating chalice. It feels just so magical. Something about it. I kind of wish it was big, or like we got a big version of it. I don't know why. I just kind of want her like in it. Just like kind of like, you know, bathing in the flames. That's just a personal preference. I don't know why. I wish in the 3D room we could have got something like that, like a big version of this chalice. That would have been so sick, but that's wishful thinking on my end. So yeah, inject it. Just kidding. Ignore me. No, yeah, that's just wishful thinking on my end. That'd be nice, but yeah, but I still think this chalice is gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, I like the flames coming out of it. The flames also emit the same butterfly effect that the hair does, which is cool. There are golden butterflies over the chalice. It looks like there's a gem on it too. Some gems on it, like pearls and diamonds. So I am into it. I like the chalice. It's not a handbag item. It's cool, you know, and it's like not like any other item that we have. And I like the way she carries it too. I like the way she holds it. Moving on to the makeup. The makeup, stunning. I actually really like this makeup a lot. A lot. I'm not going to address the eyebrows because honestly, eyebrows are important, but I don't really care about them, not gonna lie. They make the face, but they also don't make the face. You know what I mean? So I'm going to skip those. The eyeshadow I like. It's not my favorite eyeshadow in the game so far, it's okay. Like, I like it, but more than the eyeshadow, I really like the eyelashes. The eyelashes for both suits really stand out, but this one in particular, I just like it. Like, I think I mentioned it before. It looks like there's gold specks or like gems in her eyelashes. I love it. I love it so much. The eyes are so pretty too, and it has a really cool effect. So when she blinks, glitter and flames come out of her eyes, and I love it. And speaking of flames, there are literally flames in her eyes. Like, her eyes are set on fire. I love it. Everything's on fire in this suit, and I fucking love it. I love it. And then going back to eyeshadow, because I forgot to mention this, she has like a little face paint in like the middle of her head. I really like this piece too. Usually I don't like face paints, not gonna lie, but this one I actually really like. I don't know why. I'm into it. It gives like a fantasy vibe. And the lipstick, at first I wasn't really vibing with it. I was like, okay, like a nice orangey red lipstick. Okay, I guess. But like, no, I actually really like this. I think it's really pretty. And I really like the shape of the lips too. Moving on to the Recolor. The Recolor is gorgeous. The Recolor is gorgeous. I'm in love with the Recolor. At first, when the teasers first came out, I was like, okay, I guess. But like, now the Recolor is really growing on me. I'm really into it. Like, I'm not gonna spoil my opinions yet, but I really like this a lot. Whereas the other suit was gold, this one takes on more of a red, and there's a little bit more variety in colors for this suit. So the main suit colors include orange, gold, and yellow, and those are beautiful colors, but I feel like the colors kind of blend together. Not so much, but like, they kind of do, especially in comparison to this suit, because this suit takes more variety in the color and the range of color. So there are dark reds, there are light reds, there are yellows, there are golds in this, there are blacks even. There's just so much more variety in color in this, even though it's in the same like color spectrum or warm color family, you know? Yeah, I really just like the dark red. I'm so into it. I think the suit overall like represents fire a lot better. And I say that especially because like, one, red. Personally, I associate fire with red. Also, you can see the fire animation so much better on this suit than the other. I still do think that we should see more of the fire animation on the outside of the dress too on this suit as well. But I think the fire stands out a lot more in this suit rather than it does on the other suit. Also, the gold pieces on this also stand out a lot more too. And then can we take a moment to talk about the hair animation? Like, whoa, it looks more like fire on this one. I really like the red color, like the deep, almost like black red that is from this hair. And then it kind of fades out. And then it emits like a red glow at the tips, like, so cool. And it's almost like, I don't know, it reminds me of lava a little bit. I'm so into it. The wings on this one too, I like the wings a little bit better on this one because there's more variety in colors. So like, the base color is red obviously, but then like when you turn it a certain way, you see yellow, you see a little bit of orange too. I feel like visually this suit is just a little bit more interesting than the other suit. So yeah, clearly I have a favorite. The red one wins. The red one takes the gold. I love it. I love it. I'm so into this one. So yeah. So moving on to the water suit. The water suit is also gorgeous. Another of the stunning suits. So pretty. So pretty. When I first saw the teasers for both suits, this was the one that immediately caught my eye. This immediately caught my eye because it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, I literally feel like I'm taken to the sea. Like, I just love this. I do. So going straight into it, I'll talk about the parts that I really like. I guess for both of these, I don't really have anything I dislike, really. So first, I'll go into talking about the hair. The hair, gorgeous. I like the hair. I do. I love how it flows. I love how it like, literally, it just flows. You turn her one way, the hair follows, and it just flows. You turn her the next way, it flows. The hair said stiff wear. Stiff wear. So, I love it. And then the outside of the hair takes on like a black color, but then there are little blue streaks here and there, and they kind of vary in color, or at least as she moves, they kind of change colors. And also on the underneath part, it's like blue and sparkly. So pretty. So pretty. And then you move on to the dress. The dress, stunning. Like, that's what I wrote in my notes. Like, this, gorgeous. Like, the effects are just unreal on this suit. Like, the top of the dress, beads. There are bubbles. There are water droplets. I'm assuming there are all three of those things, and maybe even more. Like, this, I feel like it's rushing water. Like, it looks like a crashing wave. I love it. And then you move on to the bottom of the dress. Hey. I just love the ripple wave effect. Like, it's just so cool. It's so cool. Like, whoever designed this honestly deserves an award. Maybe a medal. I don't know. Like, they deserve something other than my praise, because wow, they outdid themselves. This is beautiful. Like, I don't know who would even think to do this. And then the rushing water plus the storm effect. I don't know. I feel like we're in uncharted territory, unsteady waters, like we're out here rocking the boat in the sea. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I just really like the suit. Can you tell? Can you tell? Like, I'm in love with it. I think the only part of the dress itself that I don't really like are the sleeves. They kind of remind me of muscles, like the muscle fibers. I don't know why, but yeah, I thought it would be like a glove item. So I think that's why I'm like, I wish I could take that off if I wanted to, but it's okay. Look, it's fine. It just looks like muscles. Once that thought entered my brain, I couldn't get rid of it. So, yep. Moving on to the accessories. The suit drippy as fuck. I'm not right. I'm sorry. I know I'm lame. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I had to say it because it is. Like, okay, so we're gonna start with her headpiece. Like her headpiece, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, she has like a headpiece, like a silver tiara. It has gems like dripping away, like literally hanging from it. It looks like water droplets, right? And then she has like, they look like kind of like ears a little bit. I don't know how to describe them. It looks like a flower piece, but it's not actually. And I like that they're two separate items, the tiara and the little ear part. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you know, I like those two parts. I appreciate that they're two separate parts. So yeah, moving on to the necklace. The necklace is gorgeous. Like, you know, I'm a Virgo, and you know, Virgos, the birthstone are sapphires, and I just like sapphires and blue gems. Not all Virgos are like myself, but me as a Virgo, I claim sapphires. So the necklace makes me very happy. Moving on to the staff. One, can we clap? I mean, I can't clap because my hands are full, but like, can you guys clap? Give a cute little clap for the staff, because this is not a purse item here. No purse items in sight. We get a beautiful staff. Like, a beautiful staff. Like, it's so cool. It's so long. Like, it looks like a trident almost, but like, only if it was like angled a little bit. And I think the staff is so cool. I like how it glows. I like the spiraling water effect that goes up to it, and like how it like looks like a splashy effect, but like it was frozen. I don't know how to articulate that better, but I hope you understand what I mean. Hopefully you peep the vision, or you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the water details are just so cool on it. Just so beautiful. It also like kind of glows a little bit too. So I'm really into it. So yeah, that's enough about the accessories. Moving on to the makeup. The makeup is also just gorgeous. Can we talk about those eyes? Those eyes are so piercing. I like the shade of blue. And I'm not gonna lie, we have a lot of blue eyes in this game. Like low-key, we get a lot. But how this one distinguishes itself is that it looks like serpent's eyes almost. Or like cat eyes. I love it. I love it. And then the eyelashes, again, I'm in love with the eyelashes. More than the eyeshadows for these two sets of makeups, I'm so obsessed with the eyelashes. Like, again, looks like there are gems embedded in it. Like, I love it. I love it so much. For the eyeshadow, I think the eyeshadow is pretty too. There's pale blue, you know. I'm not too crazy about the eyeshadows for both of these suits, but I think this one I do like because it's blushy, and I like how blushy it is. And then moving on to the lips, like the lips also, like they're okay. Like I feel like we have lip glosses kind of similar. I do like that it's shimmery. So yeah, that's really all I can say. Yeah, I like that they're shimmery, and I also like that they kind of match the blush. But other than that, that's really all I can say. Moving on to the Recolor. The Recolor is also gorgeous. Something about this feels a little bit like more peaceful. It's also very ethereal, but it also looks very peaceful, this one. And I really like the color of this one. I really like the color of this one. I feel like the wave effect is a little less noticeable, but I don't hate that low-key. Because again, it looks like soft waters compared to the other one. And I think of the two suits, like I really like the hair on this one a little bit better than the other one. Also, the gems and a lot of the accessories take more of an aqua or turquoise color, and that's nice too. So overall, I still like the water suit over the fire suit. And to compare both of the gold tier suits to the recolors, I think the red suit is much better than the main suit. The red really embodies the flame theme a lot more. And the orange one gives me more elf vibes, which is fine. But like, I don't know, I'm just digging the red a lot more. And for the water suit, I think the main color is superior to the recolor. Normally I'd go for the recolor a little bit better, but like I really just like how dramatic the blue color of the main suit is. To go on to like other things I wanted to mention, I kind of wish that the red suit or the recolor suit was a lot more prominent instead of the main color for the fire suit. I kind of wish they pushed that one more, because like I feel like this event already gives me like opposite vibes, like so water paired with fire, but then the red suit embodies fire a lot more. So wouldn't it be more visually appealing to see the blue of the main suit and then the red of the recolor? That would have been so cool to see. That's just me personally. Yeah, and I personally feel like the white recolor of the water suit and the orange of the main suit would have paired off a little bit better too. The blue and the red could have given like water versus fire, and the orange and the white could have given sun versus moon, because the white suit really just reminds me of the moon, and because the orange suit doesn't give me those fire vibes as much as it could, it does remind me more of the sun. So yeah, those are extra thoughts. Also, I want to say that I hate that both suits float. It kind of makes it hard to like for me to maneuver them in the wardrobe and just like check out different pieces. They already have their animation and they already have their movements, but like on top of that they're floating, and it's kind of hard to like, I don't know, it's just me. That's just a me thing. That's just a tiny nitpick, but well done to all these suits. We get 4 stunning new suits that are gorgeous. I mean, if you get their echoes, which honestly this suit, it took me so long to get it. Like it took me I think 280 pulls to pull both of the suits, but then I pulled for I think 370 or 380 to get the last echo for the fire suit. So it cost so much, so many diamonds, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, those are my thoughts on those suits. Moving on. So the next suit I'll talk about is the free gold tiered suit that we get with this event. So she kind of reminds me of a traveling musician in a fantasy land. Yeah, like literally, I can just imagine her like kind of like in a nomadic fashion, just wandering around the forest, like a fantasy forest specifically, where there's fairies and ogres and like whatnot, you know? She's just traveling and like kind of just on her own until she joins a guild of like people, but like a guild of like adventurers. But you know, like that's kind of vibe she's giving me. But overall, this suit's okay. Yeah, I don't really like most of the pieces. I feel mixed towards most of the pieces. Like, I think they're okay. And honestly, this suit kind of reminds me of a silver tier suit, to be honest. Like, honestly, that's what I thought it was when I first saw the teasers. But this is a nice suit. Like, I like the details on it, but I don't know. And I like that it's a green suit, too. Kind of rare. But it's only okay to me. So, moving on to my favorites. My first favorite is the small instrument, or harp. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a little harp to me. It's so cute. I mean, it's so small, and it has a cute little music effect, which is also cute, but it's kind of small, don't you think? I guess the instrument itself is kind of small, but I don't know. It could have a little bit more animation. I would love to see it. And then the next item I like are the socks. Usually, I don't like sock items, but I really like this one because they kind of remind me of Magical Girl socks. Like, I don't know. I feel like some Magical Girl would be wearing it. I don't know. You know, I'm Magical Girl trash. So that's why I like the socks. I also like the scarf, but I kind of wish it was a full cloak or like a cape rather than just a scarf. But I do like how sheer it is. So yeah, I think those are mostly my favorite items. Moving on to things I don't really like on this suit, I have to say the hat. Like, I think it's a cool hat, but I'm already just not the biggest fan of hat items. Personally, I usually don't like hat items unless they're like tiaras or like jewelry. But I mean, this is a cool hat. Like, I like the feathers on it. Yeah, I really like the feathers on it, but other than that, I'm not that into. Also, I don't like the hair. I don't like hairstyles that like don't choose one. Like, it wants to do too much. If you want to be pigtails, or if you want to be like braided ponytails, be that. Or if you want to be one long ponytail in the back, be that. Just choose one. So yeah, I don't like the hair all that much. No. And I feel like the braids on the sides kind of look a little bulky. And then normally I'd say I'd like the dress, but in this case, I don't know. I feel mixed towards the dress. This dress isn't bad. It really isn't. But I don't love it either. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think the skirt and the belt are really cute though. I'm really into it. I like the material of the skirt a lot, and the belt is just cool. Like, it's just cool. Like, it's a cool belt. It looks like a music notes, or I don't know what it's called, but the thing that like the thing where the music notes hang on to. Can you tell I know nothing about music? Even though I took choir. What a shame. But yeah, and I also really like the gold detailing all over the suit. Like, I appreciate that too. One thing I did notice is that there's a music effect all over the dress part. I wish instead of coming with a dress, I wish that effect came with a harp. That would have been much cooler, because it'd make more sense. Music doesn't come out of a dress. It comes out of an instrument. So wouldn't it make more sense for that effect to be on the instrument? You know, you understand my thought process? So yeah, overall, this suit is not my fave. I think it's okay. For like anniversary, like free anniversary, like suits, The Queen's Coronation one that we got last year was superior, to be honest, like superior. And this is a little disappointing for me, but I mean, I like the color scheme though. I like the green, the varying shades of green and gold. I'm into it, but yeah, this falls short for me. So moving on to the recharge suit. The recharge suit is very much giving me gold digger, like rich spouse, trophy wife vibes. She's saying our partner's bringing home our money, not his money, not her money, our money. Like, you know, at first I wasn't really vibing with the suit. I really didn't like it at first, but once you take off the jacket item, honestly, the suit becomes worlds better. Like, worlds better. Let me go into my favorites. So first of which is the hair. The hair is very sexy. Like, I don't know, it just looks so suave. Like, or something about it just looks so, I don't know, so cool, so chic. I'm really into it. And there's a light ombre. There's a very light ombre. I mean, I don't know if is my eyes, no, yeah, there's a light ombre. I feel like sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't though. But yeah, I like how subtle it is. And this hair really does give off Mercury vibes, which makes sense. The designer for this suit is Mercury. Honestly, it's very fitting. I love the necklace. As you mentioned earlier, I'm a crazy Virgo and I love sapphires, and blue gems just make me happy. So yeah, I like this necklace. I really like how this necklace pairs with the necklace from the water suit. I like them together. I like them so much together. Moving on to things I don't really like from this suit. The jacket item is just tacky. It's tacky. The leopard print, I don't like it. I don't mess with it. I can deal with the fur boa, but I have to cross the line at the leopard print and the leopard print fabric. It's just too much. It's too much. Like, no, I hate it. Burn it. I hate it. This suit is so much better without it. Like, so much better without it. Like, worlds better without it. So yeah, I'm moving on to things I feel kind of mixed, or just, I feel like they're just okay. I think the dress is just okay. It's not that great, and it's definitely not worth 50 bucks. Like, this is an expensive recharge, which makes sense. This is an expensive event, but like, this dress is not worth it. The gloves, you know, they match the dress, but since the dress is only okay, so I have to give the same courtesy to the gloves. They're only okay to me. Moving on to the Recolor, I don't like it either. No, it's okay, but it's less okay than the last one. Yeah, the boa is just simply hideous. The other one, I mean, I feel like, but this one, no, we don't like this one. The purple fabric just hanging off, I hate it. It's so ugly, I don't like it. And then the pink gems on it with the purple fabric, I don't know, I don't like pink and purple color combinations unless they're done a certain way, and this is not how you do it, for my own personal taste. The only thing I think I really like about this suit is the necklace. Other than that, overall, I just don't like the colors for this suit. I'm really not vibing. So yeah, so hands down, the main suit color, much better, much classier looking. This one's, it's okay. It's okay. So the last suit I'll talk about is the welfare suit that came free with this upgrade. I really like this suit. It's one of my favorite cloud suits so far. Like, I really like it. I really like it. It's so cute, especially for cloud welfare suits. This is superior. This is higher ranked. You know, this is really pretty, and I just love all the colors. I'm just in love with them. So going into my favorites, the dress is so pretty. I'm just in love with the colors. You got purple, you got blue, you got gold, and it's sparkling on top of that. I love it. The gold detailing, I love it as well. Inject it. I love it. Yeah, the gold details on it, stunning. I'm so into it. I'm here for it, you know? And I just really like the details and just in general on this suit. The hanging jewelry around the waist, I love it. The bird and the gold clouds all over, I'm here for it. And I also really like the gold bird brooch around her sash. I'm into it. Moving on to the necklace, I really like the necklace as well. It has really pretty gold and white beads and pearls, and I think this necklace can be very versatile when paired with other outfits and other suits. Moving on to the hairpiece, I really like the hairpiece. It looks like a tiara almost, but with like bird feathers, and I think that's kind of cool. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of Princess of the Frog too. Don't ask me why, because that movie has nothing to do with birds, but alas, it gives me those vibes. I don't know. And lastly, I like the hair. I don't know why. I just really like the hair, and I really like the bangs. I really like the bangs. I have no explanation other than that. Moving on to things I don't like. I don't hate anything on this. I think I just wanted to mention that the shoes to me, I mean, they're not too stand out, but I do like the gold birds on them. And I just like the birds all over, and the feathers that are like subtly placed all over, like in the sleeves. I just am here for it. I like the suit a lot. So that concludes my review on all 5 suits. For this comeback, I think we ate. For this second year anniversary, I think we ate. Like, I'm full. Are you guys? Because I'm full. So this is a great event. I'm really here for it. I like all the suits that I got. And yeah, this is an expensive event. Crikey, this was an expensive event. But honestly, I have no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. So, you know, the money was chopped, but if there's a smile on my face, who can complain? So yeah, that's my video. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for doing so. I really, really, really appreciate you. If you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. In the comments, let me know, do you like the suits? Do you not? So of the 2 gold tier suits, of those 2 suits, which you prefer? The Recolor or the main suits? Also, do you agree with what I said about the water and the fire and the moon and the sun? Wouldn't those pairings just be so much better? I mean, that's my opinion. You let me know yours. Also, for the other suits, how do you feel about them? Do you like them? Do you not? And for that recharge, are you dropping bands for that recharge? Because I don't think it's it, but if I was planning on skipping this event, I'm definitely skipping that recharge. No hesitation, because no, for me, it's not it. But you let me know. Yeah, and just let me know your general opinions in the comments. With that said, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a beautiful evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!